10, 13, 17, 23, Mewtwo, Moltres, Articuno, and something else. What's going on, guys? It's Nathan Sundries here and welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be doing episode 23 of the Dynamax Adventures. Couldn't get out there. The Dynamax Adventure single run series. In the last episode we took on none other than Tapu Fini, one of the 4 Alola Guardians, and pretty tough opponent, I may say. So for today we are going to do the final of the Kanto legendaries. That's right, today we have Zapdos, the 3rd and final legendary bird from Kanto, and also one that tried to take over Moltres' island, if you remember, in the movie 2000. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin, and I hope you're enjoying the series so far. If you are, then please drop a like, drop a comment down below, and also check out the playlists that's found in each episode's description, where all the episodes up until this one and beyond will be found. Pardon me, there's another reason to check the description. They are all unique. Every episode I try to make them more unique by talking about the legendary briefly, talking about what we're up against next, and pretty much that's it. The link's not unique, it's the exact same link in every episode, so they're all in the one place, in case this is your first video and want to see how we did in the rest. Now, I've mentioned before in certain different episodes that what my progress is, but I'm not going to say much else now, apart from we do indeed have a shiny in this series. I won't say how many, although we do have shinies. We have one so far, live reaction, with many more to come, I hope. Anyways. Hopefully we find one today, because I am getting sick of droughts, and I don't mean in the episodes, I mean in general, because I've been trying to look for Guzzlord and Articuno still, as of this recording, the 31st of August. So, and I still haven't found anything. Oh, actually, in saying that, on the 30th, basically around 9-10 o'clock at night, I did actually get a shiny behemoth, which was one of the few Pokemon I forgot what the shiny form looked like, and I had to go on the summary to make sure it was definitely the shiny and not the lighting, but it turned out it was a shiny, so at least we got something out of it. But that's off camera. We don't want off camera shinies, we want shiny reactions. So I am hoping to get more of those in the future, especially considering we're almost at the end of part 1 of the series. Part 2 is going to be more or less the same, except somewhere along the line there will be shield we're covering for the rest of the legendaries that are already caught here in Sword. I won't say which ones, and I won't say much apart from I'll be back in a moment where I'll continue with what I was saying. So bear with me and I'll continue my story in a moment. And just in the nick of time, it looks like we finally have now got a lobby to start with. Okay, so I honestly don't know. I'll work on it as I go along. So in saying that, this is weird. Why do we have 2 that are weak to fly, to electric? I mean, I know Jellicent has Icy Wind, and that could be something to consider, but I don't know. It's just more play it safe. But I suppose with limited options, you can only work with what you've got. Now, yeah, we have so many flying types in this. Flying, fire, dragon, and psychic. Oh no. Oh, when I see dark, I'm kind of optimistic, thinking it's Absol. I'm still looking for a shiny Absol. One of these days, I will find one. And I'll be happy. Now I know the one on the right, sorry, the left, was Galarian Linoon, and this one is none other than Munchlax. Have I done Munchlax? Nope, we haven't done Munchlax. Now is as good as... No. No. Yeah. Sometimes my controller acts up. Okay, Munchlax. I do like it. In terms of the baby Pokemon in Sinnoh, I think it's my third favourite, actually. Yeah, third favourite, behind Mantike and Riolu. It's cool, and I love the way it got caught in the anime. I love those quirky catches. I know I mentioned this movie in the Rayquaza episode, but I've got to go back to Destiny Deoxys, where Munchlax was revealed, and it blew me away when I realised it wasn't Snorlax. Now I know obviously it looks like Snorlax, but at the time this was a brand new Pokemon, and I didn't know until I seen the movie it was definitely a Snorlax pre-evolved form. I don't know what I thought before, but it blew me away as a kid. So that was something, honestly. So yeah, Munchlax, I think it's the only baby Pokemon here in the Dynamax Adventures. Yeah, I think so. It's got a pretty good moveset too. It covers quite a few weaknesses, so... And I believe it has Blizzard. No, it doesn't, but even so, it's still got pretty good coverage. Definitely not to be underestimated. I have cleared Dynamax Adventures with Munchlax before, so if it's here, then surely it's got a good chance against even one legendary for that matter. I can't tell what they all are. I can see, I think, Poliwrath on the right, Magmar in the middle, and I think I know what normal is. If it's what I think it is, then it's free. 3 pages worth of notes, and yeah, that's how we roll. in saying that, Stoutland, it's your turn. I like Stoutland. I wasn't crazy about it when it just came out in black and white, but I do like Stoutland. That was such a sad episode with Litten and Stoutland. The third time Ash meets them, I mean. So that's definitely one of the saddest episodes ever. But even at that, it's got a rocket shiny. I really like the kind of more bluish colour that it's got, and the orange as well. I wouldn't mind a shiny starting with that actually. Lollipop and Herdier are okay. Those ones have barely changed. At least Stoutland's got more noticeable differences. So I would definitely wouldn't mind getting a shiny Stoutland. Wow, it's only now I realised how small Marowak is. I mean, I knew it wasn't a giant, but still. It's tiny. Nevertheless, it still did considerable damage. I'm going to go back a bit and do Galarian Linoon because I haven't done it yet. Yeah, I'll do Galarian Linoon. I like it, but I like the Hoenn Linoon more. In saying that, I love Galarian Linoon shiny form with it being red. Yeah, red shinies I'm all over. But no, it's cool, and it was interesting that Galarian Linoon can evolve. I'd love to see a Hoenn Obstagoon or whatever it would have had. But sadly that Linoon is not so much left in the dust because it still has Focus Band's extreme, no, Belly Drum extreme speed. So yeah, I mean, at least Galarian Linoon will have stab dark moves to do it, so it's pretty cool. I like it. I almost used Obstagoon on my first sword playthrough, but then there were other Pokemon I wanted to use before it, so I think I used it in my second team. Yeah, I think I did. But when it just got revealed, I wanted to use it on my team, but then I wanted to see what the other Pokemon were, and after a while I realised that there were 6 Pokemon I wanted to use more than Obstagoon. And yeah, that's basically my opinion on Linoon, Galarian Linoon that is. I think we've done both now. We've done like 3 pages of these reviews, if you will. And even to this day I'm still second guessing what I have. I made this so that I could stop second guessing, and I just can't get away from the fact that I'm always going to second guess them. So it's fate. Anyways, Munchlax and Stoutland, 2 normal types, plus reviewing Galarian Linoon, that's our third, in a way. So I don't think we're going to have a third one in a row, although we'll find out in a mo. Okay, I think I know which one I'm leaning towards. I can't see what. Oh no, I can. And it is indeed a normal type. Wigglytuff on the left, Araquanid, which I want on the right, and in the middle is one that I've already got shiny. I believe I've already reviewed. Shellbell. No, there's its pre-evolved form. I don't know. There's this pre-evolved form we've done. Oh no, wait, that's one of the ones with the microphone acting up. Yep, apparently not. I don't know how we've gone this long without reviewing it, but we'll do it now. Now, I am a big Kanto guy. I love Gen 1. Most of the Pokemon are fantastic. But I just don't like Clefable. I've never liked this thing. I just never really, I don't know, I just never really took a shine to it. And to this day I still don't really. Cleffa's okay. I'm not crazy about Clefairy either. But Clefable I just don't like. It's one of the few Kanto Pokemon I don't like. The less said about it, the more, the better. Except, I do have a shiny one that I got from here. I believe it was one of my first ones actually. It was a Clefairy, which I evolved. So yeah, I'm going to stop it there with Clefable. I think I've done Heatmore already. I feel like I have. Heatmore, have I? Nope. I'll do Heatmore. I do like Heatmore. I think it's pretty cool. I like Durant better. And I like the darker colours that Heatmore gets when it's shiny. But in black and white, it comes so far into the story that using it on a team is impractical. The only way to do it would be to breed and trade. So I've never actually had much practice with a Heatmore, but it's not out of the question for me. Sorry, I was waiting on there. I would love to see a regional form of Heatmore, or even one of those convergent species, I think they're called, like Diglett and Wiglett, like one of those kinds. Something like that, where we'd get like a normal type or a dark type Anteater, or any other type. I don't know. I'd love to see one of those in the future, but who knows? Excuse me. Anyways, we've done Clefable with Meteor Beam, so that will help. And here we go. The last time I tried to fight Zapdos on a practice run, I lost. It's got Discharge, I believe, and that's not fun. Looks like I can Dynamax, but I don't even know what Garbodor's Dynamax even Oh, just poisons. Yeah, why not? So yeah, the next legendary will be the last one in the first part of the series. That's gonna be interesting. I haven't yet found a legendary. I did find Reshiram, but this was before I recorded this episode, so I haven't saved it because I'm still looking for Articuno and No, Zygarde and Buzzword. Don't know why I thought Zygarde. So, I honestly don't know what would be next. I mean, there's still more Alolas that need to be done, but I don't want to keep doing Alolas in a row just to finish it off. Like, I want to make the series a little bit more diverse and random rather than focusing on the region with more Pokemon. So, having said that, if it turns out to be another Alola, then I'm getting to that point where I'm starting to run out of legendaries I've already done for the series before Zygarde, so I will more or less take what I can get. Like, I would have probably put this episode later in the series if I was trying to get the ones with more legendaries out the road. But I'm not really doing it that way. I just want to... I'm at that point now where I don't care what the order is. I just want to get them all before moving on to Shield. So yeah, if the next one happens to be the finale of another legendary, then so be it. Legendary? Region. But this will be the only region in the series so far that will actually have a concluded region, because Kanto's the only one I haven't got a shiny one of already. And in saying that, I've been on such a tangent, I forgot to talk about Zapdos. I do like Zapdos. I'd say it's my second favourite of the legendary birds, but the Galarian form is my favourite out of those three. So yeah. And Zapdos, from what I can tell, is the only legendary bird in Pokemon Stadium that doesn't have a similar model. Because I've said before, Articuno and Moltres have the exact same animations, but Zapdos is different. It flies. It won't faint the way they faint, it won't attack the way they attack, flinch, any of the above. So I guess it's more uniqueness compared to the other two. That's not a problem for the other two, I think it's interesting. But still. Zapdos suffers from having a similar shiny form to its regular form. Articuno does too, but it's a bit more noticeable. But Moltres, it changes, and that's easy enough to see. So when I do this, even if I can tell it's light, I'm still going to check the summary regardless, just to make sure that it's definitely not a shiny if it isn't. In saying that, I'll be doing the same if it is shiny. I'll be double checking, or isn't. It's not the only Pokemon I'll do that with. There's Persian, which good luck trying to find a Persian shiny. I'm not in a hurry to do that. Cantonian Persian, I mean, not Alolan. I believe Alolan. I can't remember what the shiny form for that looks like. Maybe blue. Oh no, it's like a dark grey or something. I don't know. It's a darker colour, anyways. That's not as bad. Anyways, another legendary down. We are one more away before we reach the halfway mark. So come on, let's see what we get. No. 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 You're not a shiny. Yeah. One of these days, I say this at the end of most episodes now, one of these days we'll get our next shiny. Keep Zapdos for now. We'll see if there's a preview. Last time I spoke to you, you ironically had Moltres when I already have Articuno and Zapdos. I don't know if anyone else does this, but you get so many points and you get however many Beast Balls you can in the rest of the time. Premier Balls. Personally, that's what I do, but having said that, it's down to what everyone else thinks. Don't know why I pressed it there. So yeah, that's the end of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please drop a like, drop a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Pardon me. And also, I have a Twitter account that I like to use on a daily. It is the same name as the channel, it's Andres. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.